Hello students, today we will discuss about passage writing. Okay. Hunting was originally a means of providing food, but it has now become a sport. Though in some parts of the world there are still people who hunt wild animals to provide themselves with food. In England, hunting is as much a social activity as anything else. A great many years ago, fishermen in Japan used birds to catch fish. This art of fishing is said to be at least 1,000 years old and is mentioned in Japanese North Place. Today, however, fishing in this way has simply become a sport, for the fishermen are not seriously interested in catching fish. Okay, इसकी पैसेज राइटिंग लिखी जाएगी ऐसे. On summer night, the fishing boats set out on rivers in various parts of the country. Out of the front of each boat there is an iron basket in which a wood fire is kept burning. As the graceful curved boat float past, carried along by the current, these fires dotted here and there make bright patterns on the water steering down the river. The fishermen hit the sides of the boat to encourage the birds and people out for an evening's entertainment. Either sit or lie on the floor of the boats drinking beer and sometimes even cooking a meal for themselves over the flames of the fire. This method of fishing demands great skill, for the fisherman has to handle 3 or 4 birds in one hand. A long piece of string is tied round the neck of each bird, and the fisherman must take care to keep the birds separate from each other. Every so often the birds are set free and they fly close to the water in search of fish. The moment a bird catches a fish in its beak, it is pulled back on the boat. The string is held tightly round the bird's throat to prevent it from swallowing the fish it has caught. When there do not seem to be many fish in the river, the fisherman can sometimes be seen secretly throwing dead fish into the water for the bird to catch. No one really objects to this practice, as it is all part of this unusual sport. इसका टॉपिक क्या होगा? हंटिंग. ओके, इसका टाइटल होगा द सुटेबल टाइटल इज सजेस्टेड. क्या है? हंटिंग. नेक्स्ट है पैसेज. Many men and women are so many-minded that they do not undertake any serious work that does not pay. They believe that it is foolish to exert themselves for such study and brain work as cannot be converted into cash. Hard work only for money and then plenty of play and pleasure. This seems to be their rule of life. They value intellect only as the key to material prosperity and regard personal mental development as a foolish fact. This miserable materialistic psychology is very deep rooted in all classes of society. Rich and poor all suffer from it. An old working woman complained of me of her son's habit of occasionally buying some cheap books and said he wastes his money on books. What good are they to him? He is a carpenter, not a schoolmaster. We meet and people whose lives are spent in monotonous seesaw between their trade and their frivolous amusements. They may be successful and distinguished in their business or profession, in law, theology, medicine, of art, but they know only golf and chess and mountain climbing when they leave their flat and what a study is behind them. This world is not our habitation, it is only one of many stages through which we are passing. Remember the great teaching of the Sankhya, the whole of nature is for the soul, not the soul for nature. The worldly reason for nature's existence is education of the soul. It has no other meaning. It is there because the soul must have knowledge and through knowledge free itself. If we remember this always, we shall never be attached to nature. We shall know that nature is a book which are to read, and that when we have gained required knowledge, the book is of no more value to us. We are identifying ourselves with nature. We are thinking that the soul is for nature, that the spirit is for the flesh, and as the common saying has it, we think that man lives to eat and not eats to live. We are continually making this mistake. We are regarding nature as ourselves and are becoming attached to it. And as soon as this attachment comes, there is the deep impression on the soul which winds us down and makes us work not as free men but as slaves. They may be successful and distinguished in their business or profession, in law, theology, medicine, or art, but they know only golf and chess and mountain climbing.